Hello, Pisces. Hello, hello. Welcome back. We're going to get into another reading. I hope y'all are doing well. As always, be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. I'm like, why the book upside down? Because the box upside down. Goof. But yeah, we're going to get into another reading. I don't know why the readings have been so elaborate and, very much so woo-woo lately, but we're going to get into it. Be sure to like and subscribe again to catch the vibe, you guys. That is the only way that this can keep going. Well, not really, because even if y'all don't like and subscribe, it's going to keep going whether we here or not. And that means any of us, not just the haters out there, Life will go on whether we are here to see it or not. But yes, be sure to subscribe to all of my channels talking about things formerly known as Mom Jeans by Nutcase and Casey Nicole, formerly known as the Nutcase Network. All right. Also, the Underground. Be sure to subscribe over there, you guys. Just take a second. All of them are linked in the description box below. The new names will pop up when you click them. But the old names are here just for your reference. I'm going to be changing them soon. Don't worry, okay? Also, if you guys want to book a reading, be sure to click the link in the description box below. That's only if you want to. All right. But we're going to go ahead and get into it with this African Goddess Rising deck. Shout out to our beautiful African goddesses watching now or later. The African goddess within you. And the writer of this book, the creator of the cards. All right. Let's see. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, for Pisces. What are the messages for Pisces at this time? I'm getting that there's some stuff coming towards you that's been blocked for a long time. And it's like, oh, finally. That's what I was just feeling like. Oh, finally. Finally. There had to be some things that were gotten out of the way or handled. I don't know exactly what that means. But you're getting something that was supposed to come to you like finally. Something is arriving that you've been meant to receive. I don't know if this is information, messages. I don't know if a blockage is being removed, but that's what it feels like. Okay. For Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God. What is the message? We have 36, Queen Sheba, secrets revealed. Ooh. Something is finally coming to you. It's been held up. 39, Queen Ya Asantaway. Asantaway. Who was that crazy lady who said that? Who was that crazy lady who said Asantaway? It was the old lady. Asantaway. What was that from, y'all? Or is it Asantawa? I don't know. I might be wrong. No, it was like, oh my God, what is that from? Y'all will tell me in the comments. I hate when I can't think of it at the moment. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what it was from, but I'm hearing it in my head. What is that? It was like an old lady talking about Asanta way. I don't know what it's from, but I always hear it when I pull this card. All right, it's not important. I guess not meant to come to me. But we'll, see. The goddess of leveling up, Ashanti Ghana, Temple of Queens. Element is the bush. Queen Ya Asanteway was the mother, farmer, and warrior queen who led the warrior of the golden stool. Who led the war of the golden stool. The golden stool throne of the Ashanti Empire holds the regent's Kra, life force energy. And members, we got this in a reading as well recently. I think it was for this week. Queen Ya Asanteway's guidance. Raise your standards. Leap forward. For one is a leap forward for the tribe. Okay, so raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. So know better and then do better. And then basically that'll help everyone else know better and do better. Embodiment, time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You have prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that quantum leaps happen little by little. So what inspired action helps you level up? Connecting to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. And the declaration says, divine timing is on my side. I feel like you've already been doing this. Miracles are happening for you to level up. Yeah, brazen. Yeah. So it's always hard for the person who's first to do something first. I just watched a video on, I think it's called Papa Meat, the Papa Meat channel. Funny guy. I love his sense of humor because that's the same crude, crass sense of humor that I have that apparently is lost on the world because everybody's so fucking soft. Yeah, I yelled because it's ridiculous. Everybody's so goddamn soft and scary and plushy and squishy and shit. But want to be skinny. How you going to be skinny and bony and fit and hard body but then be soft on the inside? I don't know. But he was talking about all of the inventions that basically took the lives of the inventors who created them. So it was basically like inventions that caused the inventor to pass away from what it is that they invented. It's like whatever they created was the cause of their demise, which is kind of similar to like childbirth, because when you're a mother and you birth a child, hold on, let me get a thumbnail before I forget, because I will forget. But when you're a mother and you birth a child, it's kind of like a similar situation, okay, where you guys, it's like your child is in your stomach, your child is in your belly, and they're basically an infection or a bacteria or like a, not a wormhole, a tapeworm kind of like thing inside of you that feeds off of you until your body rejects it. But having a pregnancy of any kind for any length of time depletes your personal strength and ability to kind of like sustain yourself, right? Your teeth get fucked up, your bones you lose a lot of calcium as a pregnant woman. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist. This is just educational and entertainment purposes based on my experience. But yeah, my teeth got real bad. I barely have any teeth in my mouth. And luckily I was able to basically sustain a lot of my top teeth getting dental work done and my front teeth and stuff like that. But, it's up in the air. My bones got really weak, like that type of stuff. You lose a lot of iron and nutrients and things like that. You have to take those prenatal vitamins because literally that is because you are being depleted by the virus that is your child in your stomach, right? Irony, right? So I was watching that channel and there were a lot of inventions that were being created, which literally is the same kind of symbolism as birth. These inventors were birthing these ideas into reality, but it's like, even though their ideas may not have been something that kind of like lasted this or stood the test of time, their inventions may have allowed something else to take place that needed to take place because of what they invented. Now, if these were cruel inventions that were self-serving, egotistical, and destructive to society, that could have also been the reason why the inventor was then consumed by said invention, because it actually wasn't something positive or good. And I think that, you know, there's duality in everything. So if it was a bad invention, more than likely it may have consumed that person ultimately. Or if it was a positive invention, it was like a sacrifice, a loving sacrifice that was made for the overall progression of mankind. Now, the reason why I said all of that is because in those situations, a lot of the people who created these inventions were laughed at, they were mocked, they were looked at like they were crazy and things like that. But the way that they thought and the way that their ideas kind of manifested, and they produced those manifestations in a living, breathing like way, caused a lot of progression in the future, right? And the card says, raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. So I feel like a lot of you guys are doing that now. A lot of you guys are raising your standards. You're raising your vibration. You're raising your frequency. You're trying to absorb the rays of light that are coming from a higher level that you can kind of just ever so slightly feel and touch. And you're trying to acclimate yourself to it. You're trying to do better in your life. You're trying to make better decisions. You're just trying to be the overall best version of yourself that you can be. Even though you may want to be perfect, you're not going to all be perfect. Even though you may want to do everything right, you're not always going to do everything right. But the card saying miracles to me is definitely a sign and a synchronicity that you are leveling up by way of miracles from spirit, because you've done something bold. You've been rebellious. You've gone against the grain of what other people in your society are doing or what other people in your community are doing. And you are choosing to raise yourself to a higher level, which is ultimately influencing other people to be raised to that level as well. That's why a lot of the influencer energy may have been coming out recently. But Queen of Sheba says secrets revealed. Yeah, you have a 6, a 3, and a 9. 36 is Queen of Sheba, which is a 9. 39 is a 12, which is a 3. And 42 with this miracles card is a 6. So there's about to be some type of secrets revealed, and it's not secrets about your ratchet ass baby mama or baby daddy, okay? It's not, bitch. It's secrets about the world, ho. Yeah, and you see the pillars in the background for sure. Goddess of secrets revealed, Ethiopia. Temple is queens, element is fire. In the Bible, the wealthy Queen of Sheba brings a caravan of gifts to King Solomon. The Ethiopian holy book, I feel like I was Sheba in a past life. I sure do. The Ethiopian holy book reveals that she was their Queen Makeda, and that together they sired King Menelik the First. Yeah, so the Queen of Sheba's guidance says, open your eyes, secrets are being revealed. It is safe for you to see the truth. Your inner vision is crystal clear. Yeah, so a lot of you guys see the truth right in front of you. But it's like, didn't I say that in this reading? I don't know. I was talking about how reality is only like what you see, like whatever your inner reality is what your outer reality will reflect. I don't know if that was in this reading or a different one, but I'm getting the same vibe of like whatever people see is based on what they want to see, based on what they're capable of seeing, based on what they are ready to see or scared to see, right? So anything that we see as a form of reality, we can't be upset because other people can't see it. We just have to realize that they're not ready to see it because they're afraid to see it. And ultimately they can see it, which we know that. And that's what frustrates us. But they actually can't see it even though they can see it. And the reason why they can't see it even though they can see it is because they're scared to see it. And until they're not afraid to see it, they will continue to not see it. Okay. That's how you are as well. There's a lot of things that your spirit team wants to show you or tries to show you that you're just not ready to see because they've shown you. And then when they've shown you, you didn't want to see it. So they stop showing you and then you can't see it. Okay. Excuse me. Like and subscribe to catch the vibe. Embodiment says you don't know what you don't know. Exactly. Your creator, ancestors, angel spirits, and ascended masters are whispering to you. This is divine intelligence. Pay close attention. There are things you do not let yourself see. Allow yourself to be guided. Choose your own path. Okay. The declaration is, I am connected to the divine. So you guys are always connected to the divine, no matter what. Your spirit team is saying that they support you right now because you're the one who wants to level up. You need to know that divine timing is on your side, meaning that everything falls into place when it's supposed to fall into place, exactly the way it's meant to fall into place. And your choice to level up over these past few days, weeks, months, years, hours, minutes, seconds, bitch. I don't care if you just decided today and you found me and you like, who is this bitch? Well, I'm that bitch. Hello. My name is Casey Nicole. Welcome. I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you've decided to level up. But that's what it is. It's like you don't know what you don't know and you're not going to see what you need to see until you're ready to see it. And until you're ready to see it, you won't see it. But I feel like you guys are ready to see it because you said you're ready to level up. So now you're about to find out some things that you did not know in the past. I kind of want to read 42 as well. Miracles. There are miracles that have led you to this point. There are miracles that have been happening so that you could reach this point. Ayazan. This change also, I feel like it's kind of uncontrollable as well, because for those who don't want to see, they are going to be trapped in a prison. Like it's going to be hellish. It's going to be hellish. Okay, but Ayazan, I don't want to focus on that. Goddess of miracles, Haiti. Temple, high priestess, element is bush. Okay, Mambo priestess, Ayazan, is the wise Haitian Iwa deity, queen of the market, riches, and sacred initiations. Oh my God. And little secret, y'all, the reading that had flatline on the thumbnail that I just posted prior to this one, I was literally going to, instead of put flatline, I was going to put initiation. And only I would know that, but y'all know I'm telling the truth. I was literally going to put initiation. That's crazy. But this one has initiation. I'm going to put it on this one. Okay. Again, Mambo priestess Ayazan is the wise Haitian Iwa deity, queen of the market, riches, and sacred initiations. Respect her as the highly venerated. I thought it was going to say vindicated, but whatever. Respect her as the highly venerated spirit of the first priestess. The guidance of Ayazan is you are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe? All things are possible. Dare to dream bigger. The embodiment says you claim to want miracles, but you take an I'll believe it when I see it approach. if you will see it after you believe it? What if you will see it at, wait, bitch, you claim you want miracles, but you take and I'll believe it when I see it approach. What if you will see it after you believe it? Ooh, and that goes with what I said. Believe that you deserve to be, do, have the world you want for yourself. You can be your true self. Do what awakens your soul and have the desires, or have your desires, the desires that you want. This is life's miracle. If you have witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. If you haven't yet, sorry. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. And then the declaration says, my life is full of miracles. So yeah, doing something your own way, or being very bold, being very rebellious, doing something that you want to do the way you want to do it. Cause I'm so tired. Like, y'all know I'm frustrated and tired of trying to like compete with the whole tarot community and spirituality system, doing all this twin flame bullshit, talking about love and relationships and everyday things that don't fucking matter to us. That is not what these cards are for. That is why the industry is being tainted in that way. And that's why it's just a whole bunch of malarkey and hoopla and bullshit. And y'all know that I am never that bitch. I have never been that bitch. But I'm literally going broke because I want to do something a different way. And I have had to trust that God is going to provide for me, regardless of whether or not I'm following a goddamn trend. And it even happens in the spiritual community, which is crazy because, you know, it's supposed to be above all of this, but obviously that just goes to show how human we are and how much we are all still susceptible to the nonsense, tomfoolery, malarkey, and bullshit. And I just can't fucking stand it. So thank you so much for being here and supporting me as I awaken to who and what aligns more with me, and not just awaken to it, but embrace it and allow it to be shown. Because if you're a member, this is what we've been doing. This is what we've been doing, boo. It's a whole lot in member section. It's a whole lot of gems, baby. It's a whole lot of archive readings. It's some crazy knowledge in member section, y'all. It's really a hidden gem. And you got hours and hours of content. So join if you want to. But trust me, especially if you join the diameter tier, it's a whole lot more there. And y'all, I'm still working on getting that reading out because they did delete a reading that I had, and I wish I had to I wish I had to put it on my laptop or something. But I'm going to record it and put it on my laptop and try to create a web page on my website to where y'all can kind of pay per view, like pay to view it. Because it is big. I'm going to try to upload it to my website so y'all can see it. But I have to figure out how to do that because I can't really upload it to the member section because they're just going to delete it, whether it goes out to the public or not. But I've told y'all before, I predicted the overturning of, you know, the Roe versus Wade situation and why. Right? And it's all in that reading and that they don't want people to see. So I'm just saying all of this to say what I just said when it comes to you leveling up. A lot of you guys are tired of living a fucking lie. A lot of you guys are tired of being something that you're not, or tired of conforming or feeling like you have to conform to a system that does not resonate with you. And your spirit team is telling you, are you ready? If you are not at the point where you fully accepted that you're ready, then that's okay. A lot of you are at the point where you're just now like deciding like, hey, I'm tired. I'm sick of it. SICCUD, sick of it. And you're opening up to the idea. Some of you have already opened up to the idea, but you kind of like don't know where to turn now. Your spirit team is telling you that you have to be able to have a strong belief system. You have to be able to push through and work through whatever it is that you feel like you're afraid of, most of all. I'm afraid of shit coming up from my past, y'all, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if my daddy touched me when I was young or not, but I have a lot of like fucked up things that are coming up now because of that. And I don't know why I feel like I had to share that with y'all. But I'm having a lot of fucked up stuff come back up to my psyche about shit like that. That's a part of something that I'm afraid of. I think that's why I smoked cigarettes for so long and like drank for so long. Like I was a straight alcoholic at one point. I had a pint, at least a pint or more of Crown Royal at all times. I was drinking every day after work. Crown and Coke and Newport Shorts. Because I was blocking something out. And it was like when I stopped drinking as much and when I stopped smoking as much, whether it was cigarettes or weed, things started to become more prevalent and clear, and I couldn't run from it, and I didn't have a vice or any type of tool to use to mask how I was really feeling or to run from how I was truly feeling. And a lot of y'all are in that place right now. But some of you are at the beginning, some of you are in the middle trying to push through, and some of you are at the end where it's like you finally surrendered and released all control. Like this is about surrendering to the divine so that they can basically show you what you need to see. And the proof that they need to know that you're ready to see whatever it is that they're trying to show you is by you surrendering and not believing it when you see it, but seeing it in your mind's eye and believing it before you see it. Okay. Now at the back, we have 28, which is a 10. Mbokamu. Soul forgiveness. What is that singing type that the Native Americans do? Like throat singing, but it's not throat singing. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. I'm hearing it. It's not weird. It's not bad, but it's different than what I'm aware of. I'm hearing it in my mind like a kind of like a transmission that's getting interrupted. So maybe the transmission is getting interrupted, or the transmission was getting interrupted from you getting this information, but you're going to be able to forgive your soul. Yeah. Mbokamu, goddess of soul forgiveness, Bantu. Temple is lovers, element is bush. For the Ngombe Bantu, goddess Mbokamu was the first woman. Her father, a Congo, the cranky supreme god, put Mbokamu and her loud children in a basket and dismissed them to earth. Kind of like the story. Ooh, I gotta use that deck. I haven't used that deck in a while. Wait, where is it? It's like the moon deck. What is that deck? Where the ancient Greek person put, I don't know if it's ancient Greek or not. But they put the lady in the basket with her son because it was a prophecy that the son was going to grow up and take over for the king, and the king didn't want to be overthrown. So he tried to kill him by putting him in a basket and sending him in the ocean. But it didn't work because they ended up surviving, and the fishermen found him. And the son ended up overthrowing the king anyway. Where is my deck? Hold on, y'all. Y'all like the video. Oh, here it is. Okay, I was about to say. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. Yeah. The one in that deck. Okay, so Mbokamu. And it's crazy. I was just talking about possibly having suppressed memories coming back about my dad, like, touching me inappropriately. You remember everything. Trust me. I feel like he did it. Every time I ask myself, did he do it? I always get the answer yes, like in my spirit. And I know that's very personal, but like, I don't know. And it's talking about her daddy as soon as I said that shit. That's crazy. But Mbokamu's guidance says, who do you need to forgive? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. Yeah, so forgiveness to others who have done you wrong, or forgiveness of situations where you feel wronged, is a gift of freedom for you from yourself. So it's like self-care, nurturing, all that stuff. The embodiment says you can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Ooh, and I was just talking about coping. So some of you guys could be drinking, smoking, coping. Ooh, excuse me, but this shit is coming up anyway. Okay, so you can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, hurt, grief, rage, and despair. Take time with your heart. Take time with your heart. You're trying to rush through it. Stop. You can't rush through it. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim-colored glasses. But forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. Start with self-forgiveness. Say out loud, I forgive myself with love. Okay, so let's say it together, y'all. 1, 2, 3. I forgive myself with love. The declaration is, I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. Let's say that 3 times, y'all. Okay, ready? I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. One more time. I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. Yep. So there's regressed or past memories that are coming to the surface, y'all. Just know that there's going to be things that come up. Divine timing is on your side. These are the things you have to remember. Write it down if you have to. Your life is full of miracles. You are an actual miracle, but your life, my life is full of miracles. Okay? My life is full of miracles. Divine timing is on my side. All right. What else? I am connected to the divine. And finally, I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. So as you search, okay, so this is what's going to help you benefit yourself right now. The more you suppress this and the more you push whatever this is aside, the more difficult things are going to be when it comes to things happening or coming to fruition in your life. Okay. The way how I've been telling you guys that everything is going to be taken care of and everything's going to work itself out for you. Hold on. Let me go open the door for my son so he don't call my phone. I know you're trying to see who it is. Look at that girl. Who is that, Snowflake? Is that your brother? Is that your brother? Yeah, she said that's my brother. You was waiting on your brother? Stanky girl. Alright, do you got homework? Alright. Can you wash the dishes for me? Okay. I mean, you know, do what you gotta do. If you gotta do, I'm saying like if you need to go to the bathroom or chill for me, you don't have to do it right now, but I'm just saying, were you the last one to do it? All right, well, let Chris do it. Just do something else around the house that you think would be helpful. All right? Even if it's like helping your brother with homework. Yeah, that's what you could do. Help him with them sentences. He got some sentences that he wrote down. I want you to read them and help him correct them while I finish working. You can pet Snowflake and wait till he's done doing whatever else he's doing. Because he's working on other stuff. You don't have to do it right now. All right. All right, Pisces. There's a method to my madness. I have to teach my sons how to be good fathers because they don't have a good example of a father. And the way that I do it is to try to do it this way. Okay, but what I was telling you guys, I did not forget what I was saying, as I usually do, but I did not this time. The only way that you're going to have blessings come to you, like what it is that you need, like this is the thing. Divine timing is on your side. You are a miracle. We all are, right? And secrets are being revealed to you. Things are coming up from the surface. Things are coming up to the surface that have been suppressed, right? But, excuse me. The only way that you can benefit from this is if you try to... the only way that you can benefit from this is if you actually, like, do the work or actually, like, allow what's coming up to the surface to surface. If you try to use coping mechanisms or suppression or anything that numbs the feelings that you're feeling, then you won't be able to reap the benefits of divine timing or divine blessings that come from acceptance. They don't want you to rush through this process. So however long it takes you to forgive others and therefore forgive yourself, you're going to be cradled basically in the arms of God throughout this process. But if you don't take the process seriously or you try to ignore the things that are coming up, it will affect you in a very negative way because the struggles that you're facing will just continue and they will become amplified. Okay, now the story in this card is on the Six of Swords that I was telling you that was similar to Mbokamu's story. Yeah, Greece. It's Greek mythology. Danae, I guess, and Perseus. Danae. The Six of Swords represents leaving behind tumultuous waters for a future that is calm and promising. After being imprisoned by her own father, again, this could be something about your father, guys. I don't know what it is about the father or the issue with the father, the obsession with the father, the struggle with the father. It's about your father, okay? After being imprisoned by her own father, Danae and her young son Perseus escape. Perseus will eventually grow to defeat the Gorgon Medusa. Upright, it means healing, moving forward, stability, escape and journeys. Reversed is feeling trapped, instability, which I said, canceled travel, abuse, unresolved issues. Yes, there's unresolved issues that are coming to the surface right now. And literally, you could be broke. You could be desolate. Like, that's why I said in the last video, y'all don't have to donate. Y'all don't have to book no readings. Y'all don't have to do shit. Because regardless of whether or not I say my situation or not, everything's going to be taken care of that I need. I don't need anything extra that I don't need, because at this time I'm tempted to tell y'all not to help me, but I know that I was, you know, I was contemplating whether I should have shared that story, but I did. I said what I said. I did what I did, right? But like, whatever you usually, you may not have the ability, Pisces, to do or say or be, I don't know. You may not have the ability to do what you usually do to mask these suppressed feelings that are coming up to the surface. You may not be able to do what you usually do to cope with it, okay? Because there may not be any money to do that, or you may not have time to do that, or there literally may be a business or something that is shutting down that prevents you from being able to continue those behaviors. And that's going to be the best thing for you, because it's going to allow you to do everything that you really need to be doing and focus on everything that you really need to be focusing on. I just wanted to make the little screensaver come back on. What is the message for Pisces? Ooh, that was loud. What is the message for Pisces, Spirit? Yeah, it's a distraction, because look at me being distracted. What is the message for Pisces? Oh! That's what came out. That's why I'm screaming, bitch. Because look, it came out. Bitch, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Get mad at me if you want. Don't be butthurt and miss out on your blessing, bitch. Don't be mad because I'm talking about you. Don't be mad because I'm coming on here telling you about your goddamn self and be butthurt and miss your goddamn blessing, bitch. Wake up. Open your eyes, ho. Get over it, bitch. Get mad at me and my delivery if you want to, but you know I'm speaking the truth, ho. See what I'm saying? And I'm going to talk my shit, and I'm going to keep talking my shit. Did I not just read y'all the card? And it's sideways, which means you in the middle. You getting pulled by the ropes of good and evil. Your soul is literally hanging in the balance. Come on, my G. Queen of Coins. And the 10 of Coins. Let's look at that. Literally hanging in the balance. Don't play with me. Queen of Coins is Waramurungunju. Jesus. Waramurungunju. Gunju. I can't do an Australian accent. Wara Murungunju. That sounds European, but it's wrong. Northern Australia. Gunwigu deity? I don't know. The Queen of Coins is an eager mother ready to bring new life. And wasn't I talking about birthing? Yeah, and the reason why I was talking about birthing things earlier and how it kind of takes you out a little bit is like being the first one to do something as a rebel can often like be the death of you, because it's hardest. Like, I feel like the first person to do something always has it the hardest. The first person to break the mold, or the first person to break away from tradition, always gets it the hardest. But if they aren't able to take advantage of the positive things that they do in the world in this lifetime, I'm positive that they will be able to take advantage of it in another lifetime. Their soul will ultimately be rewarded. So there's something that you're doing first, or there's something that you're initiating. You're starting something and it's making you a pariah. It's making you an enemy, because the people who have basically you're changing and initiating a change within people, influencing a change within people, inspiring a change within people that is going to prevent someone from being able to make their money or do what it is that they need to do. And that's why you feel attacked. That's why you don't want to. Yeah, my right ear is ringing. That's why you don't want to necessarily do it. That's why you've been afraid to do it. Because you're like, damn, I don't want to be that bitch. God damn. I don't want to have to do all that. But it's like you're the only one who has the capability and the strength and the power to do all that. Because everybody else is scared and you're not scary. You're not scary at all, my G. And that's the only reason why you have to do it. Because you the one that ain't scary. You've always been the one to say the things that everybody else was afraid to say. Everybody was thinking it, but they was too afraid to say it. And then you get beat up for it. But I was just saying what all y'all hoes was thinking, stupid bitch. You get what I'm saying? Everybody wants you to, and then they want you to be quiet because even though they thinking it and they too afraid to say it and you said it anyway and they feel relieved by you saying it, they don't know what's going to happen now that you said it. So then you got folks ganging up on you from all sides. It's multiple quadrants, quadrilaterals in this bitch. But that's why you've been chosen for this particular task, okay? So the Queen of Coins is an eager mother ready to bring new life. I can't say it. Warramurunganju has traveled the world, blessing her many children. She is always moving, loving, and ever practical. She teaches her children how to help themselves. And I was just talking about teaching with my son, okay? A healer, luxury, being grounded, practicality, movement. And then reverse is jealousy, possession, a lack of organization, and manipulation. I feel like you guys are the upright version because it did come out upright. It did come out upright. And the Six of Swords, it didn't really flip in a certain direction as far as being more upright or more reversed. It kind of just came out like a flat drop. Not like that, but it came out like a flat drop straight across. So I feel that this is a difficult journey that you're on right now. You may be trying to get your compasses, your spiritual compasses to guide you in the right direction. It may feel like you're in the middle of a storm, in the middle of the ocean, and the winds are raging and it's hard to see and you don't know which direction to go in. But I feel like as long as you lead from a place of healing and love, and get out of that kind of like victimhood mentality where you're not forgiving yourself and you're not forgiving situations. As long as you stay out of that, then you will be forever guided and pulled in the right direction. Being grounded doesn't necessarily mean that you're on solid ground. Being grounded means knowing like where you're going, what your motives and intentions are, what it is that your mission is. Like, as long as you have a mission, you will always be grounded. As long as you know your mission, you will always be grounded. As long as you remember what it is that you came here to do and who it is that you are, as to why you were given the assignment that you were given, then you will never truly be lost. As long as you know who it is that you are. A lot of these societies try to hide who we are from us because they know that is what creates confusion in our directional path. That is what creates illusions. That is what creates the desire to cope with depression and isolation and abuse and all these other things that we've been, kind of conditioned to experience. It's not our parents' fault. It's not our grandparents' fault. It's not the fault of the people before us. And it's not going to be the fault of the people after us. The old people blame the youth. The young people blame the elderly. But it's really nobody's fault. It's the cycle that we have been indoctrinated into, where everyone is to blame, but who is actually at fault. Because we don't know who's actually at fault, because it's a system that's been incorporated within us for generations, and nobody is perpetuating it more than we are perpetuating it within ourselves. So it's not so much that there's someone to blame, but the solution is within all of us. It's within all of us being able to move forward in a direction that's productive and proactive when it comes to what it is that we want to ultimately achieve. If we're tired of the hate, then all we have to do is just love. If we're tired of the abuse, then all we have to do is name it and face it and understand it and then release it. Everything that's a solution is very simple. It's not that complicated. But the fact that we have to all do it together is what makes it complicated. But if you as an individual take one step to do so, and I as an individual take another step to do so, and then the next person that sees us and experiences us doing those things takes a step to do so, then we'll all be moving in the right direction, closer to remembering who it is that we truly are. Because that's always going to be clear within us, even if we don't have a lot of backing or proof of what that is. Okay. Now the 10 of coins, because that's the Queen of Coins, but the 10 of coins is got this cute little family on it. Okay. And this is Panhu, China, Yao legend. The 10 of coins represents the hard-earned rewards of a difficult venture. The story of Panhu celebrates the lineage that benefits from his hard work. The hardship he once endured allowed him to appreciate his good fortune and retire surrounded by his progeny. Upright, its inheritance, ancestry, pension, settling down, financial stability. So that could be in your future for a lot of you guys who've been getting the 10 of Pentacles. In reverse, it's financial disaster, disputes, instability, broken traditions. Yeah, all of this is in the balance right now. What you're going to be able to do is in the balance right now of how you choose to react and respond to situations. Trust me, I've been being a bitch and I ain't getting shit from it. But it's understandable why I've been a bitch. And it's understandable why I'm ready to just say, fuck this shit. Some days I just be ready to say, fuck this shit. I be ready to drop these kids off with somebody else and disappear off the face of the earth. To never be seen again. And to live my life in the way that it's golden without having a care in the goddamn world. Fuck credit. Fuck everything else. And I'll just live out my car. And I believe that I could do that. Because I believe that I can do anything that I put my mind to. But would that be helping anything? Would that be helping me? Would that be helping my children? Would that be helping humanity or my community as a whole that I know I've been here to try to assist with in these procedures and processes? No, it wouldn't fucking help anybody. And I'm mad about it. And I've been grappling with it for the last few weeks because I'm mad about it because I know I can't leave this responsibility behind, but I'm also fucking tired of this shit and frustrated with it. So I might as well, you know, because I am going to be positive. I'm going to have my down moments where I'm upset, but I'm always going to ultimately come back to positivity. And I had to realize and look in the mirror that it wasn't helping me to be like mad and irritated about situations. It was only coming off worse, like in my work. It wasn't coming off as love. It was coming off as more like tension and apprehension. But it's also not just all me. It's also what I'm channeling and picking up on. So a lot of you may have been feeling like that in the collective. Because I'm not going to completely take the blame. A lot of the stuff that I channel is coming from like stuff that's coming from what's happening in the world. Okay, so let's calm the fuck down. Talking shit about me. Okay. Because I am a human. Thank you. But that's what I'm saying when it comes to if you want to grow in this situation. Okay, that's what I'm saying when it comes to whether or not you progress in a positive way or if you still deal with turmoil and tumultuousness. And what's on the other side of it is a major blessing that a lot of you guys have been waiting for, and you've been feeling it, and you know that you deserve it, but you haven't seen it yet because you have not allowed or fully accepted yourself to allow what needs to happen in order for that blessing to come. Okay? I'm trying to figure out which deck to use. Oh, let's use some of these. The Oshos. Because listen, at the end of the day, nobody's going to be able to please everybody. It's just not going to fucking happen. You know? So you got to do the best you can. Turning in, yeah. Receptivity, yeah. We are the world, and silence. Mother Nature, Gaia, the world, the earth is like screaming really loud. You hear that? You hear that bitch screaming? She's screaming loud. Ripeness and past lives, yeah. Okay, so let me tell y'all. There's a lot of blue and purple and pink, magenta energy. Throat chakra. There's a little root sacred. There's a little root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, but there's a majority of throat chakra, third eye, and the crown. Which is, I feel, why the turning in, I was going to say tuning in, and receptivity is here. Ripeness, that ripeness is when something is ready to be picked. So you're ready to get this information. So your spirit team wants you to tune in. They're talking to you. They're trying to show you about your past lives. They're trying to help you receive the reward that your soul deserves from your past lives. Because I feel like you've been doing this for several lifetimes. You've been carrying out this responsibility or this job for several lifetimes. And, you know, the fact that you are rewarded is not in question. It's when you'll be rewarded and how you'll be rewarded and how long you will reap the reward based on the ability that you have to believe what it is that you deserve. You have to believe that the reward belongs to you. It's like there's a catch-22 in the situation. Kind of like you can't be rewarded if you don't believe that you deserve to be rewarded, or if you don't believe that the reward is ever going to come. Like you won't be rewarded if you don't believe that you deserve it. You won't see what it is that you need to see until you know that you need to see what you need to see. All right, so take it how it resonates. The message is what it is. If you tune in and if you really meditate on things, you'll hear the messages that your spirit team is trying to tell you, because they're saying that you're ready to hear it. Or you could even be saying that you're ready to hear something. You're ready to receive something, but all you hear is silence. I don't know. Maybe you're not ready. But there is something about closing your eyes and listening. Because it looks like her face is on that card right there. I feel like your crown and your third eye is open from the top. The old stories of the past or the history that you need to know is being revealed to you. if you just sit in silence, you'll hear a lot of what the world, of what Mother Nature, of what Gaia is trying to tell you, okay? What your spirit team is trying to tell you as well. It's definitely something about your father. But you guys are ready to level up. I feel like you have been leveling up. I feel like you hold a lot of power. And now it's time for you to receive messages that are more of what it is that you don't know. But it's going to come from you surrendering, and it's going to come from you forgiving yourself and forgiving others. Yeah, the advice is sugar light. I told y'all that old pimp, his ass is back. Sugar light. Star. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. Yeah. So all the good times that you've had, all the blessings that you have should just go to show you that in any dark times that you experience, there's no reason to fear, or there's nothing to fear when it comes to moving forward. There's nothing to fear when it comes to the unknown. Amethyst, temperance, everything in moderation, including moderation. So sometimes you have to be a little bold. Sometimes you have to be a little excessive. Sometimes you have to do the most to get what you need to get, or allow whatever needs to happen to happen. Charioite. I don't know. Destiny. All of these are purple. See, look, purples and blues. Very much so psychic energy. Some of you guys are very psychic right now. Okay. Destiny says fate is like a strange, unpopular restaurant filled with old little waiters who bring you things you never asked for and don't always like. Cut the fucking shit. That is hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Somebody just sneezed too. Bless you, bitch. Oh my God. It says fate is your destiny. Fate is like a strange, unpopular restaurant filled with old little waiters who bring you things you never asked for and don't always like. Oh my God. Just means don't be scared. Don't be scared. Even though you don't like what's going on, or maybe you don't want this responsibility, or you may not like what's coming to the surface, it's meant to, so you can get where it is that you need to go and do what you need to do, bitch. Okay, so tighten up. Okay, I don't know what you need to do, but do whatever that is. Pisces, love you guys. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Book a reading. Subscribe to all your girls' channels. Okay, subscribe. Book a reading. Whatever. I don't care. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. But most of all, what you need to do is remember that this is our circle, boos. Bye, y'all.